On this week's episode of Teens Gone Wild.
Hey, I heard you were a wild teen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I stuck my hand in a fire and then I got burned. Third degree. I got bit by a mosquito. And now I'm itchy.
Poison ivy.
Does that too.
Guys, camping is fun AF.
Hashtag retweet.
But guys, don't you think camping might be a little dangerous?
YOLO, right?
Yeah! So what should we do first?
I don't know, but I've got to go to the bathroom.
Just go in the woods, you're a guy.
But
Just go, but don't get poison ivy.
I don't have to go pee. Good enough. Identifying toxicodendron radicans, or as we call it, poison ivy, is only half the battle. In order to identify the rash, you need to know what it looks and feels like. If you touch the poison ivy, a substance called urushiol, or the oils of the plants, get on your skin. Poison ivy rash makes you itchy. You should also start to see bumps, hives, swelling, potentially small blisters. After you have located this rash, you should not scratch it no matter how itchy it may be. If you do scratch it, it could pop the blisters and cause scarring of the skin. When you know for sure that the rash is poison ivy, identify how bad it is. If it is on your face or genitals, go to the doctor. They usually give you a prescription of prednisone to reduce the rash. If it is a minor rash, then there are no medical treatments necessary. Some natural home remedies include applying cold compresses to the rash, as well as using lotion or oatmeal baths to lessen the swelling. Really, the only thing that you can do is wait for the rash to go away on its own. This teen is going to have to live with this rash for up to 3 weeks, all because he couldn't stay away from the leaves that come in threes.
Guys, where's Andy?
Yeah, he's been gone a really long time.
Sorry it took so long.
What's wrong?
My butt's itchy.
Yeah, you know what else is itchy? My arm.
I think that's a mosquito bite.
Yeah, I think it's a mosquito bite too, which is weird because mosquitoes prefer to feast off of men, obese people, and people with type O blood. I'm none of the above.
You know, I read somewhere that a way to ward off mosquitoes is to sit around the campfire. Yeah, let's go make one.
Mosquito bites occur when a mosquito gets onto your skin and is able to suck on your blood. This often goes unnoticed until it begins to itch, cause hives, and swell. The bite looks like a small red circle on the skin. The bites come from female mosquitoes who search for blood, not the males who search for water and nectar. When the bite occurs, a mosquito sucks blood from a blood vessel, and the antibodies inside of us react to the protein called Anopheles stephensi, which is in the mosquito saliva and aids in the act of blood sucking. The reaction will occur within 48 hours, and, on a rare occasion, mosquito bites can become a disease, one of the most well-known being malaria. Some ways you can prevent mosquito bites are to stay away from water at dusk and dawn, wear bug spray, wear protective, light-colored clothing, or use a fire to ward the bugs away. Once you are bitten by a mosquito, there are a few ways you can try to get rid of it or cause less itching. Some treatment options include applying ice, specific creams or ointments, or an aloe vera to the irritated area.
I'm bored. Let's do something. Let's tell scary stories.
Okay. Once upon a time, I failed the biotest.
Me.
And nothing. That's it.
This is lame. Let's play What Are the Odds?
Okay, Emily. What are the odds you'll jump in the lake?
1 in 100. 3, 2, 1.
9. Damn it, so close.
Izzy, what are the odds you'll get a piece of wood out of the fire?
Like 1 in 10.
3, 2, 1.
7.35216. Oh, you have to get it.
I got a 3rd-degree burn. No.
Come on, Izzy, it's not that bad.
Can't you clearly see the hole in my flesh? No.
Shut up, Izzy. Just go nurse your wound.
Did you guys know that there are 3 types of burns? So first, I will talk about first-degree burns. These are the least harmful, but are still painful. A first-degree burn only destroys the epidermis layer and does not reach the dermis, thankfully. A first-degree burn can be caused by things like sunburns and flash burns, and will usually appear to be pink in color with no blistering. The reason this burn is so painful is because the nerve endings are not destroyed, so your body can still feel the pain. Healing may take up to 5 days, and you will experience some peeling, which is due to the dead skin cells falling off the skin as new cells are produced. This type of burn does not require much treatment. Your body will do all the work, but you can apply some aloe vera to reduce the pain and peeling. There is usually no scarring, but some discoloration of the skin can occur. Second-degree burns damage the epidermis and the top aspects of the dermis. This burn can be caused by things like scalds, flash burns, or even chemicals. Because this burn is more severe and it does reach the dermis, moist, oozing blisters will probably occur. The blisters come from the damaged blood vessels in the dermis, which cause plasma and other fluids to rise and form bubbles at the surface of the skin, right under the epidermis. This burn is extremely painful because the nerve endings are damaged but not destroyed, so again, your body can feel the pain. Healing time can take up to 35 days and can result in some minimal scarring and discoloration. Again, not much treatment is required, so leave it up to your body to heal the burn. Third-degree burns damage the epidermis and the full dermis. Sometimes a third-degree burn can even reach muscle, bone, or organs if it is severe. Direct contact with fire, hot liquids, electricity, or chemicals can cause third-degree burns. Unfortunately, this burn results in a pretty gruesome appearance on the skin. The affected area may have a charred, leathery, and dry appearance. Third-degree burns are not painful because the nerve endings have been completely destroyed. However, the area around a third-degree burn, which consists of first and second-degree burns, can be very painful. Healing may take months and might need surgical attention, like skin grafting. Scarring will occur. Preventing burns is pretty simple. Your body involuntarily protects you from first-degree burns by producing more melanin when your skin is exposed to the ultraviolet rays of the sun. This melanin is what makes your skin darker in the summertime, and your tan, along with the thickness of your skin, actually act as protective mechanisms against burns. The rest is up to you. Try to steer clear of flames and do not wear flammable clothing. When it is extremely sunny outside, make sure to wear a hat, glasses, and sunscreen. This will protect you from the sun's rays and a potential sunburn.
Okay, I think it's just a flesh wound, but the real problem at hand is I think I have a tick.
Really? Where?
I don't believe you.
Yeah, me neither.
Guys, it's literally sucking my blood as we speak.
Okay, we should get some tweezers to try to pull it out. And you should definitely see a doctor tomorrow. You want to make sure you don't get Lyme disease.
All right, I guess. I'll go set up a doctor's appointment. So I was camping in the woods with my friends yesterday, and I looked down and there's a tick in my arm. I tried to take most of it out with a tweezer, but...
Alright, let me have a look. Well, I see that you have a rash around the bite. It looks like a bullseye, called erythema migrans. Are you experiencing any flu-like symptoms as well, such as headaches, body aches, chills, fever?
Yeah, actually, I've been experiencing a lot of body aches, and I ran a high fever last night.
Well, it looks like you might have Lyme's disease. We just need to make a few blood tests to be sure.
God.
Sorry, I have some bad news.
What?
You have Lyme's disease.
Oh my God. Is there anything I can do about it?
Well, we have to get you started on antibiotics right away. You also need to know about some long-term symptoms, since this is a disease you'll have for the rest of your life. You might begin by experiencing joint pain and swelling, especially in your knees. You can also begin to experience neurological problems later, such as meningitis. I've written you a prescription for the antibiotic doxycycline. Next time, make sure you wear long clothing when you go camping.
Once the disease enters your body, it can start to affect parts such as the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, the cardiovascular system, the liver, the eyes, the muscles, and the joints. The disease starts to attack the neurons inside the body and destroy the nervous tissue, which receives and transmits messages. This is why the brain, spinal cord, nerves, and more are affected, since they are made up of this tissue.
Andy and Emily were not so kind as to finish this video with us because they died in the movies.
So thank you for watching our film.
Yeah.